Everybody remember the rules?
Yes, hello everyone. Welcome back to Bad Fanfiction Night. I am your host, Raymond McNeil, and joining me, as always, is the wonderful Twilight Guardian.
Hello.
And yes, our good buddy I Know Nothing was reestablishing the rules, which are I and Twi are your priority speakers for the evening. So everyone in this wonderful little voice chat, please keep that in mind. If we are talking, we expect you guys to settle down right quick. If you don't, we will ask you very kindly to stop. And then after that, Twi will ask not so kindly. And you don't want that.
Unless if you do, in which case, kinky.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Twi. You're making jokes like I am now. Yay.
Well, I've been hanging out with you for like 5 years or so. Might as well rub off on me a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've lost her.
You two have become one and the same now.
Are you out and about? Is that why you're on your lower quality mic, or you just haven't swapped over yet?
No.
The Xbox mic.
It got forcibly swapped over when I
There it is.
turns on. There we go.
Random fandom for $5. I cast sticky bread and bees.
The sticky bees.
Goes back to the naked gun. Dun, dun.
That's
Speaking of which, I watched
balloons,
it. Great.
bees. No,
We're gonna be watching it again soon.
Clippy, save us. But yeah, so we've got some options tonight, or we got an option tonight, because this next chapter, chapter 16, is 13 pages, and the following chapter is, I believe, 22 pages or something like that, or 19. I wanna say. So it's not short enough for us to do 2 chapters, but it really feels like we're going to be kind of doing a short chapter with 16 here. I know a lot of people would probably vote for us to go longer, but we do have a stream tomorrow, which you want to check out. It's our new series starting up. It's a live stream tabletop RPG game. So hopefully you guys make it to that campaign. It's going to be a lot of fun.
today, aren't we?
Excuse you.
My bad.
It's okay, man. I know those are dime a dozen these days, but I want to have fun, and I want to do it with friends and stream it because I think that's fun. It also allows me to write off my taxes.
Heck yeah.
No, no. Like, I 100% support it. All of it, including the tax write-off.
Wait.
16 was done last week.
Are we?
I'm pretty sure we did 16.
Yeah, let me double check. Like, thankfully, you can find everything on Celtic's channel, so.
Yeah, not a good
I
sign
always
when the
leave it
chapters
off
fit in with
on the
each
chapter
other.
that we're about to start.
Yeah,
So
I normally
it was-
do, so that's why I'm kind of confused on this.
Yeah.
I am seeing chapter 15 from the VOD last time, and I am seeing us end at 16.
Okay.
But yeah, so it'll be a rather, I guess we don't really have options. I guess more what I'm saying is it's probably just going to be a shorter stream, which is a shame because Snowy Spider, who's been our a really consistent little fan artist for us, very very much depicted some of the greatest moments that we've discussed, won't be joining us for the next 2 weeks, or the next 2 months, unfortunately, because of his work. So that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Everybody, give thanks to great drawings and great thumbnails that have come from Snowy Spider. We wish him the best.
Thank you.
Yes.
You've done us
Thank
proud,
you. Your
boy.
check will be in the mail. Thank you for all that.
I'll miss you.
You're not supposed to say that, man. Like, come on.
Sorry,
No,
I
we-
panicked.
I mean,
I'll miss you
but-
when you're dead.
What is this? What? Goodbye, Snowy Spider. I'll remember you in therapy.
I just want to say that to his grave.
Wait, Twilight, is
I
that just
did.
like...
What
You
time
know,
is that
is that- no,
RPG stream? The RPG stream is going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Approximately 14 hours from now, is that right? 13 hours from now. Right? Am I mathing that correctly now?
I don't know.
12 hours from now would be 10 a.m., then 11, 12, Yeah, it would be 13 hours from now. Wait, no, fuck, 15 hours from now. Ah.
Kelsey, you're tired. You gotta go to bed before you get to the stream.
I'm normally pretty good at like weird abstract, like at least low level math, but I kind of botch it with time. Time and me do not play well when it comes down to trying to do calculations.
Time's an illusion. You gotta remember that.
But yes, we are going to be doing that tomorrow, and it's very exciting. The trailer is up on the channel. You can find it. You're looking for The Hunger of Mahar Voln. One of the most, literally the second last upload, right behind the newest episode of Fixing Ruby. Have you ever watched Zoids?
I also have a new fact.
Yes, I have in fact watched Zoids, and a double in fact, I actually have a Liger Zero Jaeger, I want to say, modeled kit that I need to put together at some point. I need to get back to my model kit work. I literally haven't touched a model kit in terms of like working on it since the last stream I did, which was like a month and a half ago at minimum. So
This is a bad time to mention I'm currently painting a Void Dragon for Warhammer. I have it right next to me.
Oh, that sounds
no, it's
sick.
not a bad time to mention it because it just means, man, you wasted your money on Warhammer.
Okay, first off, yes, I know.
Anyway,
Hey, at least I admit it.
the rats
I mean,
are coming.
hey, it could be.
Oh no, the
I mean-
rats!
I mean, hey, Celtic.
Coming from Stick Bread.
It could be worse. He could be buying from Forge World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. So let us get right to. Wait, well, just remember, 12 hours from now is the same as just My brain was thinking 10 hours for some reason instead of 12, and I knew that was wrong. But yes, now we begin. We'll be trading off at page. Oh, it would be 6.5. Is that
7?
right? It'd be 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, chapter 16. I had not claimed any leadership or sovereignty, but if there was any decision needing to be made, the people came to me to make it. I had been named leader of Hamra without anyone saying a single word to make it so. And seeing that this was the case, I saw fit to rebuild my nation. Oh, he was playing the rebuild games.
I wonder
Okay.
why no one objected.
Oh, yeah.
Could it be because they're all fucking dead?
Well, I mean, to be fair to him, the rebuild games are pretty good, so I can't blame him for playing them.
Mug60S, member for 2 months, says, what the brain damage commits. Yes.
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 Get your
I
bleach
already-
ready.
I already have the metal rod in my frontal lobe.
The people loved me for that, and with their support, I put in place my government. I could see how things had become so bad under the aristocracy's boot. A group of elite snobs had each claimed a bit of the nation and held it over the rest of the larger population, forcing them into servitude. They had a stranglehold on property and the economy, all because of greed and status. To make sure this would never happen in my new Hamra, I decreed that no one could own property, not even me.
Is that whole?
Wait, what?
Covius,
No
the
Oh,
Communist
no,
National Anthem starts playing.
Yes, we all lived
my-
outside in the fields. We pined for the fjords.
No one can own property?
I think this guy just said, the government is the elders from One Piece. Oh my god, it's amazing.
I was going to say, just insert oligarchy here. Everything was owned by the government. No one owned anything, and everything was owned by all. I believed it to be a fair and just system, a true communal state. We all lived in pods and ate the bugs, except for the rich, who were still somehow rich. With the state retaining control over the land, I could ensure a fair and even distribution of its resources, overseeing how the land was worked, putting the effort where it was needed. This was primarily how I fed a starving nation.
My note here, by the way, is, so what did Shad mean by his Gary Stu inventing communism?
That's another reason as to
Exactly.
why he was the villain, obviously.
It's exactly what it means.
Oh dear goodness.
I'm torn on this because I hate Dalen and he invented communism, which, falls in line with me hating Dalen. But on the other hand, he's going to think that it's wrong. Sort of? I mean, I actually, here's the problem that I'm really running into is so far he hasn't actually gone back on any of his policies. He hasn't said that any of his policies were bad. He has only ever commented on his own personal actions while in charge of everything. So I'm wondering where Shad is going to take this. Is he going to actually have the character reflect upon his time in leadership and on the system he developed and the flaws of that system he developed, which I doubt because he has not detailed really that much of the system he developed that can be criticized. He's just given a very, very broad overview of a communist state. Or is he just going to glaze over all of that, focus purely on the raping and pillaging that he apparently ended up doing at some point, and say that was bad, while leaving everything else uncommented on?
I can't lie, sir. I can't lie. When you said, I wonder if he's going to do any more with this, I had to bite down on my pillow to stop my chuckle from escaping me.
Look, zero.
Well, just because you're used to biting the pillow doesn't mean you have to do it now. Anyway.
Well, actually, it's a habit I'd like to be in, so.
But yeah, I will say, my prediction is that this is the very surface level. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but I'm not going to be satisfied, I bet.
Yeah, every time Shad goes on one of these little sections where he says, "Oh, Dalen may have been super evil bad man because he was a conqueror, but look at all these nice things he did to progress society and feed all the starving." Every time I read that, I always think of Benito Mussolini made the trains run on time.
And some might think, hey, I'm probably going to say, hey, you should put a pin in that. Actually, no, this is just another one of the pins that we have.
Oh, already? Yeah, okay.
We've had this since
we did already pin this, yeah.
Ooh, yep.
So I was going to say, I don't think Shad is a card-carrying communist, so I'm wondering where he's going with this, really.
Considering his stances on several other things, I very much doubt it.
If I had to guess, it's communism, my greatest failing of my rule. Not the pillage, murder, and rape.
Yeah, well, I was going to say,
that was completely justified.
I know, I definitely say that he's going to say, yes, it's good in concept, but it's bad in execution, and I failed here, and I'm not going to focus exactly on what that actually means. I'm never going to go into it.
No explanation as to why it was a failure.
All right, let me. I gotta position everyone. Barely getting them everyone's screen. Dalen and Arik arrived in Turamain by the end of mid-high. They were tokening it up on the way. Their coach pulling up in the city's Grand Central Station at one of the many platforms. The station was a remarkable construction, with each outer platform canopied by half-cylinder roofs, made of iron and glass, and the main building itself constructed out of bricks, standing tall and proud with a prominent domed center. I'm not gonna lie, every time I see the word roofs, I reflexively want to make it ROOVES, like roofs.
Yeah.
I know that's wrong, but my brain wants to do that.
100%.
Well, I mean, have you considered that English is just fucking stupid?
Yes.
English is made out of multiple different languages that forced itself upon English.
Yes, but that's another story.
The city skyport was very near the station, with many darkstone floated platforms constantly ferrying cargo between the two. The Grand Central Station and the skyport were the main transport hubs of the city, and thus the main commercial district had grown around them. You could have just cut that. This is where I'm talking about efficiency in the writing. You could have cut the first half of that sentence completely and just said the main commercial district had grown around them.
Like I said, there's so much needless description in this story. I'm sure everyone said that, but this is the one thing I hate about it.
Because like,
or just cut that sentence because, you know, Grand Central Station and big ass Skyport are enough to get the picture that these two places are important.
Absolutely. Like that's one of the things. Like Grand Central Station implies it is the main central station. It's like it's the hub of the city. That makes the most sense. Like,
yeah, like
the Grand Super Omega Doobie Station.
Like
needs to have
it's
all
not
the
like
fillers
it's
fixed
named
roads
anything
for
else like
garbage.
Waterfront in Vancouver, which is a very, very busy hub in Vancouver because it's the connection of two lines and the end of each of them. Like it's you don't need to describe it. It's Grand Central Station. I just Shad is. One of the commentaries that Shad said he loves his exposition, and I'm just saying here, like, Shad, you are terrible at that too.
Dad, get your act in order. It's grand and it's central.
Yugok
Understand what they
says-
both mean.
Yugok says, did this MF forget that he was writing a dictator? He just made his character introduce communism to his people that worked without fail. Well, no, we don't know if it worked without fail. We only know that it started correctly, or say it started somewhat functional, which, to be fair, that's how a lot of communist regimes start. The first year or two, things seem to be working just right. And then they don't, because it's the sustainability that's the problem with communism, as opposed to the starting of it. Starting of it is just a lot of bloodshed.
Well, you know, at least in regards to, I'd say, like, Soviet Russia cleared the the Soviet Union cleared the very low bar of being better than Tsarist Russia. For Russians, anyway. Anyways, that's all I'll say.
Yeah. The impressive brick buildings that encircled the station and port were built high and close together, bordering wide cobblestone roads. Again, you could have just cut that first sentence now. Like that, the second sentence actually does a better job of painting a picture for me than just saying it's the main commercial district. Bordering wide cobblestone roads. Dalen could see that there must be high demand for space in this district due to the many sky-sitters floating above with dark stone, supported staircases leading to their small terraces at the front doors. Or if their residents were richer, with fixed levitation platforms that would lift the people as high as they needed. I'm trying to picture this. Wait. Dalen can see that there must be high demand for space in this district due to the many sky-sitters floating around with dark stone. So it's like floating, like, island buildings? Is that what I'm getting here with the picture?
Functionally, yes.
Yeah, it's
Mario
like
levels?
which like brings into question like why the fuck is space in a premium when you just have floating buildings that you can just, you know, have vertically. Like like the platforms can just go as high as you need. Like why the fuck is space even a concern?
That's a very good question. Why is it at a premium? I guess the elevators, you don't want to take a long elevator all the way down, but you can barely just build skyscrapers with no problem now. So do that. Guess you want
Especially
yards?
because of this Darkstone stuff.
All of the buildings on the ground had some type of storefront selling... All right, I know nothing. Physical book check. Is that typo in there?
Oh boy, which one?
Selling different goods. Selling different, one word.
Yes, they're not spaced.
Let me just double check. Yep, it is in the physical book.
Woo!
Oh,
Yay!
Wow.
Did he not hire any competent person at all?
I know, again, we point this out because he brags about it, but typos will occur in any work of art. They will slip in. It happens. It's the frequency that's a little more alarming, but you know, he's been good so far in this chapter.
You know what? No,
Yeah,
no, I don't care.
Still,
Like,
Still, like
the frequency
spell
of
check-
typos that I've seen in physical publications has been like maybe 4 typos per book, typically.
There we go.
That I catch at least.
So far, we're like about double that.
Yeah.
Which let's be
Right.
that's not great, but it's not terrible yet, and we're only a third of the way through.
But
the
I mean,
book.
but I mean, still, we have an axe to grind with this book. So, Shad, like for fuck's sake, spell check is a thing. Use it.
Yeah, look,
Use
I'm going to say
grammar.
spell check is not
It's
not perfect. Spell check
Well,
can be
Yeah,
mischief.
check.
No, don't use
Spell
grammar.
check is fine when it comes to two words that are together when they're not supposed to be together. It will catch that.
Oh, what I
Yes,
refer to, what I
so-
actually run into occasionally is that like when I'm scrolling through a work, and even when I'm like doing it slowly, if it's a long enough document, it actually takes time for it to load the fact that it detects it. So you can scroll past before it does the squiggly lines.
That's true.
Mm.
So it's like there are
I have
there are
not
some
come across that.
limitations.
Grammarly has the same kind of issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could theoretically have the piece of work be one word document per chapter, but even then it would be complicated.
That might help fix things. Let's see. Young man, did you just make a title? Snowy Spider! Just make it.
That's
You're single-handedly going to give I Know Nothing gender dysphoria?
So
he
Um,
asked. So for clarification, he asked for it before we went
No.
live.
No,
and
I
so
didn't.
I gave it to him.
No,
No,
I
that
didn't
was
ask
me.
for this specifically. That was zero.
That was me.
I simply was here, and
I was gonna say the only thing is I Know Nothing was already wearing the knee socks. Like that's the only thing about it.
Yeah.
first,
knee
everyone
highs are always
Hey,
on.
have it.
well, okay. First off, of course the knee highs are already on.
When do they come
They're
on?
always on, right?
Sorry, babe. The neon
cold
stay
outside.
on.
We need you to cosplay this.
Hey
Oh
guys,
my God.
before we continue, I'm going to announce that I'm going to try a very odd drink.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
What kind?
It's called
please.
Fair and Square Orchard Breeze Apple flavor.
Oh no.
Okay, is it all right? Is it alcoholic?
No, it is a soft drink though.
Okay.
But I'm gonna see how it tastes.
we're all sitting here just waiting for the feedback.
Invaded
Apples
breath.
in
That's
chat.
what happens now.
Apples in chat.
Fuck whatever we were reading before. Like this, like Pry sipping on soda is somehow more captivating than this entire fucking book.
It actually tastes like
touche.
cider.
Oh.
That's great. I love cider.
Oh,
Perfect for this book.
Yes.
Yeah. Is the apple juice?
Okay, but why though?
lighting.
That makes Gale introduce communism to chapter the Tundra immediately turns into grammar Nazis.
I mean, there's probably a good amount of German advantage.
You know what? All right. You know what? Snowy Spider might be like leaving us, but at least Lightning is here to pick up the slack.
Oh,
You're here to stay, Lightning. Good luck with the stream tomorrow. You're the one making the art, right?
yeah. He makes the art beforehand. He makes some of the art. Luby covers the other half, and they all do it beforehand. That's they're not doing it live. If that for the record, that's not how this works.
No, we'll do it live.
It'd be fun. Like I would be totally down for people like drawing depictions of shit that goes down in the campaign, but I'm not gonna ask anyone to do that. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, who would draw during the
Anyone have
live
it to do it,
stream?
do it.
That's crazy.
Maybe we'll get Snowy Spider as our regular artist for the those streams because they're a different time slot.
Totally don't demand people draw the campaign during the live stream. I say as I post all the reference images of all the character arts of all the members on
Hey
screen.
man, I'm just thinking now that I truly give it some thought. With all the stuff that Snowy Spider is throwing out, I'm acutely aware of. Wait a second, I'm playing a female high elf healer.
Oh no.
So I'm just saying.
Oh no!
To yourself.
I Know Nothing,
I know.
realizing he's submissive and breedable.
Oh no! Actually, no, guys. I am not that. I'm submissive and printable.
There you go.
Good God.
I'm going to hell.
Yeah, sorry, I need
I
to
was
turn
gonna
on the
say,
fan.
we
Anyway,
all
Save
are.
me a sheet, bro.
it is hot in this goddamn room. Why is it fucking... Anyway.
I wonder why.
Yeah, no, I realize I'm like, wow, that's perfect timing to say
no,
that.
your room's aircon is not broken. It's literally just you, bro.
Anyway.
You have inherited my AC problems that I've been having for the last week.
Did you... Where was it? All the buildings in the front had some kind of storefront selling different goods or services. Dalen and everyone disembarked the coach. Why specify Dalen? Just say everyone else. Oh, just say everyone disembarked the coach. The other
No,
occupants all too
Dalen
happy to put
is
distance
above
between themselves
everyone,
and
of course.
Dalen.
The
Dalen's
occupants
Wait, what?
visited the coach.
Galen is above everyone.
Wait, what? Why?
Wait,
Wait, did they recognize him? Was he getting stared at?
Everyone
Did we get any
disembarked.
details on this?
Wait,
I don't
what?
think so.
Also, like, it was just like Dalen and Arik in the coach. When did we get some like randos get on? I mean,
Yeah,
along the
There
way,
were a
like-
bunch of people getting on the coach. Those two just went to like the back or the top or something.
I thought they got like a taxi equivalent.
Wait, hold on. They got
No, they got on a
sports
coach with literally everyone in the
They
village.
got in a sports coach.
Sure.
Yeah, so
I
it's
think you're
supposed.
thinking of Lyra and Cusick, who are on their own private one.
Yes.
I can't remember exactly, but I don't remember like any description of them interacting with other people on the coach. And now we're learning all of a sudden that he's been basically been given the stink eye. At least that's what's implied here.
It would be funny if Dederick realized that this is the part of the story that it should have happened, and I just put it in there just to make sure that it does.
Anyway, Dalen had unclasped Imperius from his belt, holding the sheathed sword in his gauntleted left hand. Auric and he began making their way down the platform when Dalen heard, "Extra, extra! Dylus the Conqueror living in Arden for the last 20 years! Read all about it!" Well, that didn't take long, Auric said. The magistrate in Carador must have phonotracked and sold the news to the press as soon as he heard it. Dalen glanced to a group of well-dressed people, top hats and parasols all, who were whispering intently to one another while looking at Dalen. They were holding a single paper each. The News Extra.
Extra, extra.
Why did you feel the need to specify that? We know what you're fucking talking about. You haven't changed the subject.
Like
Shad!
Shad think we're stupid. The paper boy is literally right next to the top hat people. Like, we know what's fucking going on.
Chad thinks everyone has the IQ of a dormouse. That's the only explanation.
Dalen turned and walked to the paper boy, who was in the middle of his call. The boy lost his voice completely when he saw him.
Oh,
Dalen, are you going to fucking murder a child?
Oh god,
I doubt it,
Probably
because
will.
Shad would probably say that's a bad thing. But, you know, I think it would be hilarious. Wrong, but hilarious, given the circumstances.
Local
mean,
Phoenix
he's
thinks child
basically-
murder is funny?
Yes, I find
I
it
mean,
hilarious.
Hold on.
I mean,
think
his
it's child murder.
profile.
I
I
heard.
haven't whipped it out of him yet.
Oh,
He
Sorry.
said, child,
Wait.
he said child murder instead of child murder.
okay. First off,
Child
wait a second.
murder? I'm just...
Okay.
I'm
We don't-
imagining a bunch of
we don't-
kids at a table just like, "I'm sorry, little Billy, but your stocks have run too low. We need you to merge with Sally over here, fused into one entity."
Look, I already had
Confusion
tinnitus last time.
permanent.
Hold on, let's just get one thing straight here. We here at Bad Fanfiction, I do not encourage child murder. We do, however, find it hilarious.
Precisely.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yep. Also,
We
like,
also encourage child murder jokes.
Yes.
The paper looked to the extra in his
Or-
hand, to Dalen's face, then down to the shining mark of a Grand High Master of the sword on Dalen's belt, and back to his face, then back to him, then back to him, then back to Dalen, then back to the paper, then back to Dalen, then back to me.
Back to him. Then back to
I'm on a
him,
horse.
I'm on a
back to
horse.
him, then poop.
His eyes were as wide as coins, which isn't really that impressive when the average coin is the size of an American dime.
Really?
No, I'm joking about that.
What
Dang
type
it.
of
I don't know
coin?
what size their coinage is.
American 25
Dalen
cent?
flipped the boy a gram and took an extra. When he saw it, he realized why he stood out. The paper had gone to the trouble of making 2 drawings, one a guess of his aged appearance, a good guess too, though they had certainly tried to make him look as menacing as possible. The other picture looked to have simply been a reproduction of one of his older portraits, meaning a painting done early in his rule, and they had just made him look younger. Even with the loss of detail, though, through the printing process, the image looked exactly like him. A perfectly well de-aged 30-year-old who was actually 18. A perfect resemblance, Arik said from over Dalen's shoulder. Dalen finished reading the extra and passed it to Arik.
You said yourself that I look exactly like the Conqueror. Well, apparently, Paradigm took that to heart, and the information was passed on. My mug is probably on every paper in the city.
Dalen.
So then why the fuck are
No
you?
one will know it's
So
you.
then why the fuck are you standing out in the open?
Dalen,
The cops are gonna come
you are
down
you are
on your
making
ass any second.
accusatory motions towards Arik. You are directly responsible for everything that is currently happening.
You are wearing your old uniform. You dumb,
Remember, everybody.
dumb.
Remember, everybody, from J. Jones Jameson himself. Slander is spoken. In print, it's liable.
It's libel, not liable.
Libel.
It can be both.
Damn it, man.
You are liable for libel.
Yes.
Libel.
People still might not recognize you unless they look closely at your face. But then again, your master's mark grabs attention, and the outfit he's wearing of the fucking Flammenwerfers. What the fuck are you talking about? He's wearing the outfit of Fantasy Hitler.
Nah.
Well, I mean, now we know for a fact it's not Fantasy Hitler. It's Fantasy Stalin.
Regardless, someone walks past me wearing a fucking uniform of the goddamn KGB or the SS or anything like that, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Where are
Oh.
we going now?
You've never gone out in your pajamas before?
No.
Someone's pajamas is just the SS uniform.
Yeah, I have
The most
I have-
uncomfortable
Go to
goddamn
sleep
uniform
with
on the planet.
But like the last stream said, you go to bed with what you worship.
If anyone wants to challenge me, they have a right to know of my skill, so I can't exactly take it off.
You could just not accept the fucking challenge, you jerk ass.
Just say
Or
no.
just like,
the challenge.
or
Like,
just like,
don't
or,
wear
you know,
the-
not
I don't think this is a guy
God,
that understands what the word no means.
Like,
No.
fucking hell. It's like, you don't have to engage in dueling at all.
Yeah, like, this is something that was actually
in
thrown up
fact,
with.
you know, in
Oh,
fact,
wow.
like not engaging in a duel, any duels is like would have been the optimal play. Like how, like several fucking chapters ago, not like putting on the fit would have been the optimal play.
What do
Just
you have to
like,
worry
you
about,
know,
SpongeBob? When she says no, she means yes.
Oh no.
Just
Oh, Christ. All right. I accept that. Just remember that with their recognition, there will be many judgments and expectations. So in other words, Dalen, be on your best behavior. Please. Oh, that grated on Dalen's nerves. He looked down into the paper boy, who was still staring. It's really you, the paper boy said. Dalen ignored the boy and left.
Blackened kids.
What?
You can't
What
say
did he
that,
do?
Dalen. Arik's right there, man. Holy shit.
I didn't pay attention. What did they say?
Blackened
Blackened
kids.
kid?
Walking along
Oh,
the
that.
platform, he drew looks from every person he passed. Yep, he really was going to be popular. Dalen, let me point this out here. Your entire plan is to commit identity fraud. And everyone is going to be watching you like a fucking hawk from here until the fucking heat death of your pitiful, poorly written universe. Your entire plan just went up in ashes. And you
It's
ain't got
been
no
in
fucking
ashes.
Phoenix for this.
It's been in ashes for like ages ago.
It was set on fire when the world started to begin with.
The
That
house
is
already-
adorable, Snowy
like,
Spider.
The goddamn house already burned down. There's nothing left.
Oh my god.
Such a gremlin. I love it.
Absolute gremlin energy.
I mean, aren't I?
I didn't say it's inaccurate.
Oh.
I never depicted you as the gremlin. I bet.
Hey, look, it's me. It's
Everyone
me.
can be
Like,
Dalen making a disguise like, no, when I do this. Oh, I laughed so hard I brought my sickness back. Damn.
No.
No.
Just find a
comedy.
mustache, Shove it on you and you'll be fine.
A man and a woman dressed in the most expensive of clothes made eye contact in no other way but to say, "We intend to speak with you, young whippersnapper." I may have added that last line. A copper-colored slave, meaning one who had been entered into slavery voluntarily, stood inconspicuously behind the two. It's called indentured servitude. That's an indentured servant, not a slave. That's different. Anyway.
It's a different thing, but
The man approaching Dalen wore a rich-tailed dueling suit, a cravat, and a top hat with an expensive broadsword at his left side. He also walked with a parrying cane in his right hand. The woman wore a fine dueling dress. One often had to take a second look to see if a dress was made for dueling or not, for they could bear as much lace and finery as any other. But the decorated studs at the front held the dress's removable front. The elaborate swept hilt of a master-crafted sword sat on the woman's hip, though the blade hung beside the dress, having been threaded through a purposely cut and laced border slit in the side.
Yes, we get it. Like, she's wearing like a Balenciaga medieval edition.
A parrying cane,
cares?
Mr. Mixel, parrying cane has that. Does that work? It doesn't work. There's no such thing as a parrying cane.
it would have to be a
I think
cane
you
made
need
of
sword
metal,
cane.
and even then it would be unwieldy as heck.
I've played Bloodborne. It doesn't work.
Parrying cane. It's just a really, really, really long blade breaker knife.
Pretty much.
Probably.
The couple each had long tassels hanging from their hair. The man had at least 2 orange beads and a red, while the woman had 3 orange. And they were very successful duelists, though anyone who wanted an honorable position in society had to bear tassels like these. After reaching Dalen, the two of them bowed respectfully, and Dalen had no choice but to stop, for they made sure to bar his path. The slave didn't bow, as was customary. They were regarded separate from society. Thank you.
Okay.
You could have just not noted that and let it speak that we didn't get notation that he anyway. You let the absent speak for you. It is far more efficient, Shad.
No.
No.
I am
world building?
Sorry.
He doesn't know that solid
Guys.
is more important.
I was about to talk dramatically. Anyway, I am Master Sunsaret of the Conaden family. And this is my wife, Lady Vivian, of the same.
That's not Vivian.
Vivine. This is Lady Vivine.
And this is my
Thank you.
gift.
This is Lady Vagine of the same.
Oh no.
Why do I get the feeling that she is 120% Slytherin?
Me?
Black and
What?
No,
kids.
Vivine.
goddamn.
No, Vivine.
Yeah.
Vivine. That is I don't know. That name is like
Vivine?
whatever.
Anyway, Dalen looked at them, not replying. Conaden must have been one of the most powerful families in Treremain.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for that information. That's actually useful. Please forgive my forwardness, the man, Sunsaret, said. We know who's anyway. But I must know, young sir, are you the one of which this article speaks? You certainly bear the resemblance. Oh, what a
No.
stuck-up rock. If I am, that would be my business. Dalen replied. Dalen, no. You immediately reply, no, I am not. Thank you for stopping me.
Always
It is a
deny.
weird coincidence. Please have a nice day. Immediately go behind a wall,
come.
change your hairstyle, and never show your face in public again.
You
Maybe
know,
even
you
just
could
take
get
your
like
knife and start stabbing at random parts to make it look like you're battle scarred.
That's
know,
also a good option.
how-
Start scarring your face up.
or like wear a balaclava, I don't know. Wear
Wait,
I
like
like
cover your
balaclavas.
face.
But
I'm
Chad would probably
Fortnite.
say that's like against his religion or something.
Nah.
Oh, you went right for the jugular with that one.
I think that's more of a junk
Nice
shot,
job.
honestly.
I mean,
I mean,
fair
I-
considering this book.
Correct.
Yeah, either work.
Yes,
Yeah, either
very
of
fair.
those work, and I'm very happy that you went for them.
Anyway,
Indeed, you bear quite the mark for one so young, yet I don't recognize you from the masters. Are you truly a grand high master of the sword? The woman asked with keen interest. It's hard to believe, seeing as we've never heard of you. Glancing to Arik, Dalen replied. Apparently there are more grand high masters than people realize. Your sword, the man asked in awe. It looks exactly like Imperius itself, from what I've seen in paintings. But it can't actually be Imperius, can it? Wrap your fucking sword up, Dalen!
Why didn't he cover the blue part so that only people seeing the hilt would be like, that looks like Imperius's hilt. But it can't be Imperius, so I'm not even going to bring it up!
Or just or just put it in a suitcase and then bury it in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. And like,
Or do as Raiden from Metal Gear Rising does and just carry it around in a suitcase until
don't
ready
compare him to
use.
Raiden.
Dalen didn't respond, his annoyance building. Twy, do you want to take over from here?
Raiden's always better.
Sure. My apologies. I was looking away for a sec. Where did we leave off?
The line I just read was, Dalen didn't respond, his annoyance building. It is a single-line paragraph. That is... So, it's like wedged between two larger paragraphs.
Next part is the couple.
awkwardly.
Okay. No.
Well, everybody, I tried.
Muba, you're
The
correct.
search isn't working.
You're correct,
No
Muba. This is extremely consistent. The only thing consistent about Dalen's character is that he is a goddamned hypocrite in every single fucking way conceivable, which could be an interesting character trait were not, like, metatextual at its core.
Aiden asks with a comment of,
a brainless character.
why didn't he cover the sword? But Celtic, how is he going to show he's a Mary Sue?
How is he supposed to show how cool he is?
You could just be like a normal Mary Sue and fuck all the women you meet. Like,
I mean,
Well,
you
yeah.
could literally just do that. Like, it's so much easier, and it doesn't imply, it doesn't implicate you in a genocidal maniac's family.
Yeah.
But Celtic, genocidal maniacs are more marketable.
No, they aren't.
I don't know if Chad has ever complained about Marvel humor before, but he has lost the right to ever complain about it several times over. The writing embodies all of the worst aspects. He has a hard one because comedy is already a very difficult thing to criticize.
It wouldn't surprise me if he did, though.
Like, he can still be bad at writing comedy, and I'd give him credence on criticizing bad Marvel jokes.
So I just found it, and I want to say, I glanced at the sentence without realizing that it was a sentence that I needed in order to specifically look at the name spelling so that I could find the sentence. I'm so stupid.
It happens.
Okay.
But Celtic, what if cool sword? Okay, fuck, he's got me.
You can have a cool sword and still
okay.
be,
No, you don't got me.
competent.
Like, because what cool sword? It's imperious.
It's
It's
not
gaudy
cool.
as shit.
It's weird. It's blue, and it's like
I'm
you
gonna just
can't
say
do
it.
this. Well, it's just weird looking. Why did you make it like this? You absolute knob.
I'm gonna say it. Caliburn looks better.
You do.
Anything will look better than
Okay.
that piece of garbage.
Okay, guys. The couple looked to each other nervously, and then the woman leaned forward. Have you come to attend the tournaments? When there came no reply, she continued. Hundreds would pay to see a demonstration of your skill. Oh, and you must come to the ball. Our family is hosting this evening. Why would you be the guest? Why you would be the guest of honor, especially if you are indeed who we suspect. Everyone is positively beside themselves to find out more about you.
No. Literally and figuratively.
Oh, well.
Um,
That happened eventually.
Dalen, your response to this is, no, thank you. Please let me on my way. I'm very busy. That is the response you should give.
Your name, young
Snowy Spider.
You're like the mass murderer. Please come to
Is this the thing that you've been cooking? Is this the thing you've been cooking?
Oh no,
you know
no,
what?
I have
You know what?
cooking.
Snowy. You know what actually would be peak if you did the Family Guy meme, but like one half of okay, it's Dalen, but the other half that's not okay is Arik.
I could try that. We'll see if I can.
You got the talent.
Yep.
You've got the power.
Yeah,
Pray
but
tell
no,
your
that's not.
name, young sir. Sunsurret asked.
I don't feel inclined to give it, nor to attend any ball, tournament, or function. My business is my own, which I also, to which I must be about. Good day.
Holy shit!
Dalen went.
Correct response! Correct response, Dalen! Oh my god, a brain cell fired!
Hold your applause. He'll fuck it up.
Oh
He'll
yeah,
find
no,
some way to
he
do it.
actually already did, because it's like completely pretentious and assholish, but it's better than nothing.
I'll probably change his answer in a second.
He did what we said he should. He said no. Oh, thank goodness.
Would have been good if he did that 10 chapters ago.
Yeah.
Dalen went to walk around the two, but was stopped as the man shot up his cane to bar the way.
What did he mean by that?
I might take offense at being dismissed, so I would implore you to offer the suspected courtesy, or I would be prompted to action. Dalen could feel the heat in his voice and his eyes locked on the man's.
You can act however you want, but just remember that I bear this mark for a reason. And unless you want a shorter life, you had better get out of my way.
And he fucked it up.
Here's the
Wow.
obligatory. We haven't had one of those in a few.
Wow.
Well, it was a good run, everyone.
Yep.
Damn.
That's the Dalen we
This
all know
really
and
shows
despise.
you haven't changed from your evil dictator ways at all.
Yeah.
The man wilted like a dying flower and lowered his cane. Upon my honor, I meant no offense. I wish you light in your fall, good sir.
And I also to you.
Dalen said flatly, his expression matching his foul mood as he stalked away. Walking down the platform, Dalen could feel Arik's displeasure as if it were indigestion.
Believe it or not, Arik, I was holding back.
From what exactly?
Shoving that peacock's cane up his own ass.
Arik sighed. Well, I'm very glad that you didn't do that. You still threatened to kill him unless he moved out of the way.
A hollow threat. I didn't mean it.
Yet that man certainly believed it.
You didn't mean it. Sure, you did it. Sure,
Guys, guys.
Relax.
Like, bruh.
You can get gestures by making with my claw hands. That means I know you didn't mean it.
Bruh, this is like
Guys, I just told you to quiet down, alright?
Next time y'all get muted. Yet that man certainly believed it, and now he thinks the son of Dalus the Conqueror is not only willing to kill people who get in his way, but as a Grand High Master, that he is perfectly equipped to do so. Dalen stopped walking inside. He actually had done his best to hold back, and it really had been a hollow threat. Yet his anger had surged, and he honestly didn't know what he could do when enraged. He needed to do better. Holding back wasn't enough. He needed to do the very last thing that he would ever actually do in a situation like this. Light, this was going to be hard. Dalen turned and walked back to the finely dressed couple and their slave. The man's face paled as he noticed Dalen, and his left hand hesitantly rose to hold his sword. Dalen stopped before the couple, and with his whole body tense, forced himself to act.
I'm sorry for dismissing you so rudely, and for any threat I might have implied. In truth, I would never harm you.
The man... what was his name? Sun something? Regardless, his brow rose in surprise, and he visibly calmed.
Okay.
I'm feeling judged enough as it is and hesitate to admit who I am,
Dalen continued. He glanced about to see nearly every passerby on the platform had stopped to watch the encounter.
My name is Dalen Namaran, son of Dalen Namaran, also known as Dalen the Conqueror. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep up.
No, that's... I sat there, I'm like, wait, am I having a stroke?
No.
Shad. No,
I
it
am
was
Dalen
Shad who
Namaran,
had.
son of Dalen Namaran, aka
Dalen, you didn't need to give this information. You just have to say, I am sorry. I am stressed.
Look,
I didn't mean to take it out on you. Have a nice day. And then leave.
Also, everyone agrees.
Oh God, he didn't even
That-
pronounce it differently.
I was going to make a joke that even in Epic the Musical, Odysseus doxing himself to the Cyclops, everyone realizes that's a bad idea. Here, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I can't believe his fake
Let's try to
son-
compare the Odyssey to this because there are multiple reasons why like Odysseus was an idiot there.
I want to remember a good story, okay?
Well, I was gonna say, like, that was a critical flaw of Odysseus, and he got punished for it. So far, Dalen has only been mildly, like, inconvenienced so far by all of his stupidity. And it's like, I'm
Because he's
fluctuating
so
at this
OP.
point whether or not I want him to succeed or if I want him to fail more.
No, I want him to fail,
Yeah.
but he's not gonna
Okay.
fail because he's OP.
I was gonna say, like, I want him to actually face problems, but he won't.
I wish he had made his fake son persona just be slightly different in name, so like it's like Dylan, son of Dalen,
If I might,
kind of like Thorin, son of Thrain, like
if I
that
might,
thing.
if I might offer an idea here, if you're going to lie, the optimal thing to do is to provide as little detail as possible.
Yes.
That way, if
Oh,
they ask
sorry.
what extra details there are, they don't know what details to ask for.
Even Ruble.
The more you add to a lie, the flimsier it becomes.
What happened was Shad was way too attached to the name and he couldn't bear to use a pseudonym. All he had to do was make Dalus his character's original name and make Dalen the name he decided to choose afterwards. That's all he needed to do.
It could have literally just had it be pronounced differently, either like
Dylan.
like Dylan.
Yeah, I was
How
like,
about
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Dylan.
Anyway,
I want to see Predator.
My name is Dalen Namaran, son of Dalen Namaran, also known as Dalus the Conqueror.
that lie was always strange to say, for it was very unnatural to think of himself as his own son. Yes, we know.
Why? You don't need to sing I'm my own grandpa every time it comes up every other chapter.
And I'm just thinking over here, like, Twy, in your book, in your stories, every sentence leads into the next. It builds on the story and the characters. You don't really repeat things. And yet, I mean, this is a nice alarm of like, hey guys, this guy thinks himself weird because he's considering himself his own son. It's really weird, guys. Did you remember? It's really weird, guys. Did you remember?
You see, it'd be even weirder if he like decided to like he was kind of into that. It's like, wait, what the fuck?
I think I forgot.
I'm gonna stop you.
Became a Marvel character.
Elaborate.
You
Yeah, like when I was writing my book, I kept thinking like maybe I should repeat some stuff more because it's like 30,000 words since I've last described this thing, and maybe some readers might have forgotten, but it's like, no, I think I'm good. I'd rather have nothing be repeated in any of my books than have something like this, where it's just the same information repeated over and over again, every chapter,
Correct.
every other chapter.
It's an annoyance to people that notice it.
Ugox,
Yeah.
thank you for not just reminding me, because I've been thinking this the entire time. Wasn't it established early on that part of the culture was presenting yourself as interested in a duel to be challenged by anyone? Where did that go? Where's the red bands? Where are the red bands on everyone's shoulders that people wear in order to indicate that they are open to dueling?
And that, Ugox, by the way,
I'm going to fight you signal.
no, that's a pin. We can remove a pin.
Oh, we can finally remove that? Like it's forgotten now.
Well, for the most part, yeah.
Oh my god.
We can pull it out halfway.
Now it's like
and it's gonna
Pokemon
come
rules.
back.
It is kind of a halfway pull.
That's actually more annoying now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Did this book start as a
that
fanfic?
pin is
The way
No.
it totally
It's just angling there.
reminds me of like fanfic writing.
No, because it
Yeah.
is.
Did it start that way? Kind of like how 50 Shades was like Twilight fanfiction at first?
Thank you, Snowy. Thank you, Snowy, so much.
You're welcome.
I love it.
The horns and the halo make it so much better.
Yeah.
We're
my
gonna
God,
miss these when
baby.
you're gone.
The massive eyes
All right.
make it so much better.
He was trying to be a different man, yet that wasn't anything new. He'd been trying to do that for years now. The fact that he was now young didn't make him a different person. He was still the same old man that he had been a few falls past. Yes, we know, we get it. Move on. The onlookers gasped when hearing Dalen, and he turned to yell at them.
Oh, come on! It's not like you hadn't guessed.
Turning back, Dalen continued.
And this sword is indeed imperious, the link passed to me upon my father's death. And yes, that can happen.
The couple appeared to be at a loss for words. Be polite, Dalen thought, and bowing, he left. Arik was smiling ear to ear.
It's like someone trying to excuse fucking impotence. Like, and yes, you can go limp from just not being in the mood, or I'm trying to think of like a funnier thing that like will just make someone go limp. I don't know. It's like yes, you can get an erection from thinking about Goofy and Mickey Mouse. And it's like, wait, what the fuck? We're not talking about that. No one was talking about that. Why did you bring that up, Dalen?
Bruh.
Yes,
like,
you can go sterile from looking at a pole.
like, now he's just okay, but like for real, now he is for real taking the piss. Like
No,
this
what
is
what
just
gets me about this
fucking
is that, like, I listen to this in my head, and the voice that I have in my head, that's not a joke. That's not me doing the Stitch voice or Twi doing her anime girl voice. The voice in my head, no one sane would do something stupid like this, of turning around and yelling, kind of like goading everyone into like, you know, basically knowing who he is, I guess. But then I superimposed Shad's voice over it, and it makes so much more sense hearing this line and this delivery in Shad's voice, because he is the guy that would overinflate himself and think that he could just yell at an entire group of people around him as if that it will have any way a positive effect on anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's that sort of idiot.
Hey, Cyclops.
Perfect gift.
Izanagi says, dang it, Dalen, you're not helping your case. How are you still alive? Good question. Ugox, he was trying to be a different man. Since when? You know what? Jury's still out. I don't fucking know.
I'll hold on to that thought.
Yeah, that's
So,
one of the long pins.
I know. Is there a lack of a period after ear to ear?
I knew
the
you were
actual
going
book?
to ask this, and yes, there is lack of a period.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Wow.
Women can't read this book now.
All right.
Oh, I just got that. No. No.
Oh my god.
Boo!
What I missed?
Seriously?
Okay, I don't get it.
Wait, who said that again?
It makes look, I'm all for like weird off the wall jokes, but that just doesn't make any. There's no connective thread to that.
Yeah.
He's okay, to be clear. What he said was basically women cannot read this book anymore because there's no period. That was the joke, and I'm sitting here and I'm angry. No. No.
Sometimes I make
because
fun
you-
just to agitate.
Are you angry because you made that joke, or are you angry you didn't come up with it
Mission
yourself?
accomplished.
I'm angry at the joke. It's a rare instance. Savor it.
I successfully angered someone with my joke. Yes.
That's not hard. That's something to be proud of.
That is literally the first time I've done that.
Okay.
Angry Brony, man, I wish I couldn't this book. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Shut up, Dalen said, walking past the burner. Leaving the station, they walked onto the busy street. Thankfully, most people were too preoccupied to notice who Dalen was, but they weren't too preoccupied to notice the man standing atop a box giving a very enthusiastic speech. Soapboxing in such public places wasn't anything odd, but this particular man seemed to be truly upsetting the crowds as they booed and jeered him. I thought he was describing himself for a second there.
God, I
It's
wish.
just Shad, like, I will tell you, AI artists are every bit as much artist as actual traditional artists.
Boo!
Yeah, your brain just fell out your head. That's why you can say that so
Stone.
quickly.
Oh, sorry.
Arik became noticeably displeased when he saw the man. Another one. Such a despicable movement.
Another
What
one.
movement?
Oh no, I feel a lecture coming on. Fuck.
Dawnism.
Why would you think that?
Dawnism, and you're more related to it than you would like. It's those who wish to bring back the Dawn Empire.
Oh,
What?
I was gonna say I'm more of a Mayist, or honestly, probably not really so much a Serenaist, but I can really take any of the female leads. So from Pokemon, so long as they're not Iris. All right, so.
Excuse
I
me?
will become gym leader. No, champion. And gym leader.
No, I'm
Is
a
that Gen
Donniest.
5 disrespecting you?
I am a hardcore Donniest. Remember Donnie from the Ables? He's my messiah.
I forgot we finished that book. I was happy for a minute.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Like
destroyed
literally the only good thing about that book.
You were happy? We're reading Shadow of the Conqueror and you're happy?
A part of me
No,
was. That
I
part of me
meant
is dead
Donnie! Not Donnie.
What? Dalen said. Yes, that was my reaction too. It's mostly supported by discontents and those who are too young to remember that what the Dawn Empire was like. They practically worship your father. That's insane. Yes. But everyone in the world hates Dalus the Conqueror. Most, but not everyone. You think people are going to make a connection between me and this Dawnism? I think they already have, Arik said, nodding to the impassioned speaker. The man on the box wore common factory clothes and shook a paper in his hand. It was the extra. Clearly he had a lot to say about the fact that the Conqueror had been alive for so long. I would avoid speaking to any of them if I were you. Anyone who sees you with such people will think that you support their movement. Yeah, they'd love to have the son of their hero on their side, Dalen said, thinking about the truth of the matter. These people would piss their pants if they knew. Still, it would have been sweet poetry if he could have shown these idiots extremists that the man they idolized hated everything about them and what he once stood for. If only.
Do you? Do you? You so far you have not said a single damned word against your rule. I don't know what you hated about your fucking rule.
Also,
I
man,
don't wanna
it
know
feels
this.
like every other internal monologue is these people would be so scared of me if they knew who I was. It's like,
Yeah.
Sure. They have no idea I'm Daedalus the Conqueror.
They have no idea I'm Mega Hitler.
How could I have not heard of these idiots? It's been nothing in the paper. There's been nothing in the papers about them. Sorry, I forgot to read for a second there.
Don't worry, Shad forgot to write
You're
for
not
a
missing
second there.
much.
A second?
That's true.
There's a very long second.
I suspect the government put a gag order on the press regarding the movement.
It's not enough. That barking fool should be arrested with the rest of them.
No, he shouldn't, and the government shouldn't restrain the press.
To stop the lies, they should. Listen to what that idiot is saying. It's enough to make me want to bash his face in.
Or to
God,
start conquering again in order to suppress the presses.
We must teach him our peace-loving ways by force. Oh,
To these people, he's basically the second coming of their god, which in a way is paralleling.
Do you
Christianity
want
and
okay?
Christianity.
Do you want Shad to say that? Hey, my character thinks he's Jesus.
Oh shit! I need him.
He'd just be saying the quiet part out loud.
Yeah.
Well, he'd be subtle that way.
And I mean, it wasn't really that quiet to begin with.
Yeah, he kept yelling it from a rooftop.
There was volume.
That was the very
Metaphorically.
logic the Dawn Empire espoused. Ark's comment was like a slap in the face. Daedalus made sure to crush anyone he disagreed with, and who dared speak out against him, Ark continued. The freedom to express one's beliefs, no matter how good or ill, should never be censored. As I despise the ideology of this man promotes, I would never stop him from promoting it. Otherwise, I would have no right to promote my own, and give those in power the right to silence anyone they arbitrarily deem a threat.
I don't know if I agree with that,
Dalen said, feeling revolted. Lies and hatred should never be promoted. Oh, is that Dalen still?
That's
Yeah, I
Dalen.
think so.
Yeah.
Lies and hatred should never be promoted. They should be crushed.
And that's most probably what Daedalus the Conqueror said when he arrested and even executed thousands for just so much as speaking out against him.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, fucking hell. Has he reformed or not? Shad, what does he hate about his past? Because he seems like the exact same guy that everyone knows him as, the conquering monster. And we don't even know how he became that because he seemed like the righteous revolutionary at first.
He rants about this, by the way, and I look at my glorious pen, the first pen, the best of them, and I know that it will be glorious when we talk about it.
Oh god, is it a jewel-encrusted pen?
It is, yes.
It is actually. It's very
Impressive.
nice. Yeah.
Oh, that shit is pimping.
Ares Archives says, I will ask again, is Dalen the good guy? And my answer
Apparently.
is, presumably? But no?
I'm just gonna say no, even if it
no.
proves that
I
he's
don't
the
know
guy,
I'm Dallas.
The Conqueror.
Just go away, bro.
Oh my, it's literally the meme. Yes. Thank you, Lightning.
Imagine not being there when we're reading for Low Freak Fix. Yeah, imagine the shame. Unfortunate.
The shame.
Utter
Yeah,
shame.
and
Hugox
Lucy-
asks, or it says, did we miss like 3 chapters or something? Where is any of trying to be a changed man, or how bad is his original dictatorship life was? No, he said that like at the very beginning that he sort of wanted. No, he said that he got a second chance at life to right the wrongs, something like that.
Ugox, it's part of my glorious golden trusted pin. Like it's jeweled and everything. Like it's part of that pin.
Yeah,
You
I was
can't
gonna say,
deny
like,
it.
well, I'm just like, I'm sitting here trying to piece together. He doesn't have a plan. His entire plan right now is just commit identity fraud. I will always go back to that. I want to reform and start a new life as a good person. Let me go commit a fucking federal crime.
Time to commit crime.
Why not?
I mean, it's not as
It's
bad
just
as like some of the other crimes.
You
I'm
kill
just
time
gonna-
on a Friday.
Let me go commit a federal
I mean, I
crime
just-
when I shouldn't have to, because in no reality is the birth certificate industry or whatever, like the registry for people in this medieval setting anywhere near as efficient or effective as ours with modern technology and instant communication. Nowhere near is it as efficient, and ours regularly has hundreds of thousands of people drop through the fucking pits by accident all the time. Like I cannot get over, if you have a magical society that is based in a medieval setting, you have to find a way for them to be more efficient than ours if you want them to have something like this. If you can't, then what the fuck are you doing?
They need to have some sort of magic that creates a birth certificate every time someone's born. So you don't even have to go to someone's house. It just appears in the registry.
Nameless says, if
Real-
Dalen is a good guy, then I'm a styrofoam cup.
real
enough.
quick, if I may ask, may I show you what I've made for you all as my little parting gift?
Sure.
Oh, please.
Sure.
Yeah.
all the
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Why am I biblically accurate?
What? Because you're the god of
There's
pins.
only 4 limbs. That's not biblically accurate.
Glorious. Like, look at this shit. Just, I understand. Just, yes, this pin, I shall take it upon this burden of the pins.
Oh God, what is Celtic holding?
He's holding sticky bread.
He's holding sticky bread.
God.
I know nothing
Sticky
is.
bread.
I don't like how suspiciously sticky it is.
I'm a angelic pin lord, or what?
So the idea, if I can slightly
Please.
explain, the idea is you are the god of pins, and you have the majestic pin inside of you that will only come out once we have unpinned everything of Shadow of the Conqueror. Until then, you are bound to it.
He's a fucking
Um,
Silent Hill beast that like only comes like is unpinned and unleashed once we complete all the puzzles.
Basically.
So honestly, Shadow, if you could send me the picture, if you have that little bit of biblically accurate, I know nothing, it's like a singular picture, I will make that my PFP.
I could potentially. Obviously, also too, we have, of course, Raymond as not only dressing up as the Conqueror himself, of course, but I did in fact give him the chaddest of Chad faces to make sure.
My chin looks like a wishbone.
Of course,
Basically.
of course.
And if you look closely, you still have the Buzz Lightyear chin swirl as well.
That is amazing.
Glorious.
And you, of course, are there with the stickiest of bread, which is currently leaking down onto the Shadow of the Conqueror, which is being held by Twy, wincing at it in absolute disgust.
I was gonna say Twy needs no explanation. That's accurate.
Yeah.
I was originally thinking of making it a watermelon for the idea of the melons comment that was made before. But I thought it would be funnier that she's more disgusted by the book itself than the melon.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Thank you so much.
That
This
is incredible.
glorious.
But that's my little goodbye or
Okay.
see you later gif, I should say.
Thank you.
Thank you
Oh
so
my
much.
God.
Yeah, it
So
is
much.
it is absolute fucking Kino. Also, this is my new religion now.
Yeah, I will look forward to you returning to us in 2 months' time. You definitely are a highlight of every single stream.
Oh my god.
You have earned your keep upon this table, good sir.
Oh, you're making me blush. Stop it. I don't have enough blood.
Okay, with that,
Yeah, we
stop
should-
that.
we
We
should start
legit
wrapping
can't
up.
stop that.
Okay. But yeah, that was the chapter. God, it's impressive how Shad just keeps making it absolutely horrible every single chapter. It doesn't stop. it's not stopping. It's just it's impressive in a way, actually.
Like,
Um,
we've somehow gone past like all 9 layers of hell. Like even the secret 10th and 11th. We're just in sweet oblivion.
Oh my God, Deterex.
Yes, I'm Hitler's
That's a great one too.
All right. Well, we will wrap things up here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had an excellent time. Remember, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, approximately just shy of 14 hours from now, we have got The Hunger of Mahar Voln, a tabletop role-playing game adventure starting tomorrow here on the channel. So be there for that. It's going to be exciting. Gonna start just a little slow. We're gonna ease you guys into it, but I hope you're all looking forward to it. There's gonna be some fun things tomorrow. But yes, thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll
Here
catch
you
you.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Oh no!
Oh.
He looks to his successor and he says, "It's your turn now."
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you all